What's up, everybody? It's your friend Clean here, back with another video. And for my birthday weekend, I got to work a wrestling show. But before we get into it, if you want to give me a birthday gift, just hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any more content from Clean Sanchez Media. That's the best present I could ask for. And so this past weekend, I was at ringside at Loudy's Wrestling's Man Down event on May 17th out in Queens, New York. And if you haven't heard of Loudy's Wrestling, they're a New York-based indie promotion running high-energy storyline shows in VFW halls and community centers all over New York City and New Jersey. They bring fast, hard-hitting matches, affordable tickets, and a rock show atmosphere where the wrestlers and vendors sell their merch and the crowd is as loud as the action inside the ring. Colin Parker, one half of the prospects and the current Loudy's Wrestling Tag Team Champions, and let me not forget, the first Loudy's Wrestling Tag Team Champions, alongside with Jay Alfredo, and this is a team that's making waves in the wrestling scenes. These guys have wrestled in places like Code Red Wrestling and even with the NWA. I got invited to this event to grab some footage, and honestly, how could I say no? But enough of me yapping. Far Rockaway, Queens was a beautiful spot, and honestly, I'd never been there before. Everything I've seen on TV, I usually always believe, so it was a perfect place for a wrestling show. And I'm telling you, if the roof had come down that day and the show had to be brought outside, it still could have worked. It was right on the beach. There was a small boardwalk, there was food, there was a park, it was all there. That's how nice this area was. But the venue itself, lots of wood everywhere, high ceilings, just the right size, and I think it could hold around 250 people, and I'm pretty sure we were touching that line too. Maybe more, maybe less. And listen, the matches were incredible. And I want to shout out everyone who performed that night, but not limited to The Wave, Mike Law, and Gabriel Sky. Every match was like a highlight reel, and Loudy's Wrestling brought their A-game, and that energy showed in every moment. This is a compliment to Loudy's Wrestling. They truly deserve it. But the match of the night, the DLC match, and I'm not talking about downloadable content. Doors, ladders, and chairs, okay? Very intense. So the three teams that were fighting for the gold were the Prospects, which were Colin Parker and Jay Alfredo, the Uptown Boys, and a mystery team, which turned out to be Johnny Rambeau and LK Justice. And these three teams all wanting to etch their names into the future of wrestling. I was right there at ringside, no strings attached, just free to move and get the shot. During one moment near the end of the match, it was very exhilarating. Colin had jumped to the top rope to put someone through a ladder. And funny enough, if you watch the Only JM stream, you could actually see me trip and fall ringside the moment it happens. But I got the shot, and that was super important to me. And then moments later, the Prospects won the Tag Team Championships, and the crowd went wild. And I have chills just reliving that moment. You know, capturing that raw emotion from the wrestlers and the crowd, that's truly what it's all about. And honestly, the part I love most about filming wrestling is capturing those natural raw moments. The sweat, the grit, the pure emotion from everyone in the room. This show was extra special for me because for the first time as a cameraman, I had no restrictions. You know, I was a free bird. I was totally free. No ropes, no pun intended. No limits, just me, my camera, and the action. That freedom, it truly let me focus on the craft and really chase the story through the lens, and I hope that passion shines through the footage. So a big shout out to the photographers and cameramen working ringside, especially Eddie, who was super respectful and hungry for the perfect shot. I mean, when some of these matches happen, you're taking a risk at any point. So shout out to them. And if you're an aspiring videographer or photographer who wants to get into action shooting for wrestling shows, here's my advice. It's simple. Get in touch with the promoters, connect with the content creators there, and just show up. There is nothing stopping you from grabbing your own footage and being part of this, like, honestly. So huge thanks to the prospects, Colin Parker and Jay Alfredo, Grim Reaper, Ladis Wrestling, The Only JM, Toshi, and of course my wife Frenchie. Without these folks, this night would have happened. Now, I'm off to enjoy my 37 trip around the sun, and I hope you enjoy yours too. Until next time, keep fighting, keep grinding, and always stay clean.